Yo, this is Wackaflcka. Welcome to Don't Do This. It's noob, okay? I recently got shown something on Twitter here where it's someone saying, my jungler be like, that pathing is legit, so obvious, man. How do you die to the pathing, right? And then it shows the pathing. And as you can see here, he walks towards bot lane. And this is like the standard gank. And he's being sarcastic here, like implying that it's like impossible to be aware of this, that it's not obvious at all. However, if you watch this again, knowing how Twitch plays, there's something you'll see here that actually shows that this is very obvious. And I'm going to show this here now, so you're not going to be like this guy here, okay? Before I start, I hope you guys have a good morning, evening, night, whichever one fits. Shit like that. This is Wackaflcka with Don't Do This. It's noob. This is really fucking noob, okay? Just to emphasize that. And something you're going to see here. This is warded, okay? And normally, when you do this, what you do at first, I'll show both my perspective here in game and also here, right? So normally you'll stack here, right? Oh shit, that's kind of big. Normally you stack in this bush here, preventing them from invading you, which usually results into a fight or something, right? And it does most of the time prevent them from being able to put this ward down at all. However, sometimes that might not happen. The mid lane, as an example, might come in late here and put a ward later, and then ward this. And the mistake that this Twitch does here is what I'm going to talk about. Because when this is warded, and he plans on going bot side, which implies that he goes here and he runs straight to bot. That is obvious, right? Because he does something here, and I'm going to show you guys. Okay? It's warded, right? So they can see him. He did almost the right thing here, but they will see that he's going towards bot side or mid lane. So top lane knows they're not going to get ganked, so that rules out one lane. And most people do know that Twitch tries some early cheese, right? So already now, it is actually kind of obvious if you're paying attention and you're thinking a bit. I tend to tell my teammates, if I'm playing versus Twitch jungle, care, bot lane. Opposite side, bot lane. If you're playing blue side, opposite side is top lane, right? So it implies here. Because it is obvious when he walks like this. And what you guys need to do, and I'm going to show you guys and explain. He does the right thing here. He takes it up here, which then implies and shows with the ward that he's walking towards top side, which means it's either going to gank top side or it's going to take Krugs, right? And that's good. But then he makes the mistake of walking down, cancelling what he was trying to show here. However, what he should have done at this point is he should have killed the buff here and then walked around here. Why? Because he's playing Twitch and he wants to avoid vision, right? And at this point, if he would have done this here, when you see a ward, you need to pull it out and then walk as far away as you can and then walk around. So if it's warded here, you want to walk backwards, kill the buff while it's here, and then you walk this way. I mean, you're obviously not going to walk topside if you're actually a Twitch jungle main, unless there's some certain circumstances which I will not touch upon. Because the general idea and the best play is to just walk towards bot lane and gank them, right? And I'm going to show you guys quickly now in game, before we go here, right? So, as an example, this will be warded. We'll pretend this is a ward. I will pull the buff like this. And then I kill it here. And then, by then walking this way, or alternatively this way, they cannot see me. Right? So, you want to kill the buff here, then you can walk this way. And it does unfortunately cost some time to do this. However, you're avoiding yourself from their vision, which then enables this gank to become less obvious. Because frankly, when it's warded like this, and you do make the obvious pathing down, it does become a bit obvious. As opposed to the opposite, where you're doing a 5-hit play, you pull it up here, and then you juke it and you walk this way here. So that's the right play. What he did here was the wrong play, which is what actually does make this obvious. Although the person making this post is most likely being sarcastic, it is actually obvious when you really think about it as a Twitch player, okay? So, my message to you guys, if you know that your red buff is warded, you need to leash the red out of the ward so you can then avoid them from seeing where you're going. Because by going here, they can't know if I'm going bot lane or if I'm going top lane. However, if they have the ward here and they see me going this way, they know that I'm not going bot lane. So it's mid lane and top lane left. Right? And it takes such a huge element out of Twitch, and it's something you're going to get punished for in high elo. And he didn't get the kill here for other reasons, right? But I'm not going to touch upon those because it doesn't really matter that much, because the biggest mistake here was this one here. And that's my message here. This is really important for every single Twitch player. Don't do this ever. If it's warded, you can leave the ward there. It's fine, because it's a tool for you to use to bait them and to give them false information, right? So you want to take the vision they have on you to your advantage and juke them and bait them with it. Pretend you're going top lane, but then you root around and go downwards on the other side where they can't see you. Okay? That is all. Don't do this if it's warded. Don't walk straight bot lane on the ward. It's noob. You should never do it. And it will turn back on you someday and you will get punished for it. Okay? And that game is not a game I would like to play. I would like to play the game where they do not know, and I have as much control of the game as possible. And again, I take advantage of the enemy and their ward, and I feed them false information. Knowing where they have one ward, I will walk backwards and then route back the same way. But they will have vision and it will seem like I'm walking the other way. Right? So, yeah, don't do this. It's noob. Hope you guys have a good one. Continue to have a good morning, evening, night, whichever one fits, shit like that. This has been Wackaflcka. Don't do this. It's really fucking noob. Have a good one. Peace.